5.
Death.
Splash.
Common sense.
Tyrant.
And now, the 6 merry patriots of the American Revolution in their rendition of the Independence Tango.
Tax. 5.
Death.
Splash.
Common sense.
Tyrant.
Tax.
5.
Death.
Splash.
Common sense.
Tyrant.
Tax.
5. Splash.
Common sense.
Tyrant.
Tax.
5. Splash.
Common sense. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Tax.
5.
Death.
Common sense.
Tyrant.
Tax.
5.
Death.
Common sense.
Tyrant.
Not all countries have these little laws that get you down. Like Britain. Britain liked to tax its colonists. Yes, that's right. Tax. So I went to the store to buy some paper for my printing press, and I am really irritated because I am getting sick and tired of this so-called Stamp Act. And there's the tax collector, sitting behind the counter, just waiting for me to cough up some gold for that fool King George. So I said to him, if you tell me to pay this tax one more time. And he did. So I let him out of the shop and taught him a little lesson. With tar and feathers. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same.
I met the British regulars in Boston during the French and Indian War, and they were protecting us from danger, so we hit it off right away. But then the war ended and the Quartering Act was passed. They'd enforce the new tax burdens, they'd live in our homes, and we'd be forced to care for their needs. And then I found out. Defense, they told me, defense my ass. Not only were they harassing innocent citizens, oh no, they had shot and killed 5 Bostonians. It was a massacre, you know? So that night, I went home and made a print of the scene to show how evil these lobster backs are. You know, some guys just can't handle my propaganda.
He had it coming.
Tax. 5.
He had it
Splash.
coming.
Common sense. Tyrant.
He had it coming.
Tax. 5.
Death.
Splash. Common sense. Tyrant.
And then he used it.
Tax.
And he abused it.
5.
This big old bully will
Death.
leave his
Splash. Common sense. Tyrant.
Now I'm standing in the convention, proclaiming my beliefs to the delegates, going on about our freedom, and in comes tyrannical Britain, screaming about war. You better not rebel, he says. He was crazy, and he kept demanding, you better not rebel. And I had to set him straight. So I said, give me liberty, or give me death.
If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
What am I doing here? They say the Sons of Liberty and I boarded the ships and threw the crates of British tea overboard. But it isn't true. I'm innocent. I don't know why Britain says I did it. I tried to tell them it was the Indians, but they don't believe me. Just ask the citizens. They saw it, they heard it. The splash as the Indians threw it.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty.
My friend Ben Franklin and I were moving to America, and I'd had some success with writing. Now, since 1763, there's been a number of squabbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 proclamations, taxes, quartering, massacres, one right after the other. Well, in January 1776, I published a pamphlet, Common Sense, saying that Britain's got too much power, and that we shouldn't be fighting taxes, but fighting for freedom from the mother country altogether. So I print it, look around, and there's colonists and leaders talking about the 3rd chapter and my argument, independence. Well, they
They became so enlightened. They took my advice. It happened so quickly. It wasn't until later, when they were signing the Declaration, I even knew we were free. They had it coming. 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 They had it all along. I didn't do it. She didn't do it. But if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. 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 All along. I didn't do it. And then they used it. But if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong?
I hated King George more than I can possibly say. He was a real inflammatory guy, overbearing, a tyrant, and he was always trying to control the colonies. He'd go out of his way to hold us down, and on the way, he plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. I guess you could say we broke up because of political differences. He saw us as subjects, and we saw ourselves independent. The dirty bomb, 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 bomb. The dirty bomb, 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 bomb. They had it come, 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 all along. How did they use us? How did they use us? And they abused us, and they abused us. Could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it come, he had it come, he had it come, he had it come, he only had just himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, you would have done the same.
You tax me one
Defends
more
my
time.
Give me liberty.
Why did the British say
The
that?
third chapter, Independence.
Political differences.
Tax.
5.
Death.
Splash.
Common sense.
Tyrant. You should stay on my podcast. What do you okay, go ahead.
Keep your toes.
Light and off. We're so close.
I did turn.
Keep going.
Okay, you're good.